Isaiah 25. I read for sorry, my throat. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English, and it doesn't go and change it to pagan deities, which I love. I don't love pagan deities. I love that it doesn't do that, just for clarification. Isaiah 25. Excuse me. O Yah, you are my Elohim. I exalt you. I praise your name, for you shall do a wonder, counsels of long ago, trustworthiness, truth. For you shall make a city a heap, a walled city a ruin, a palace of foreigners, to be a city no more, never to be rebuilt. Therefore a strong people praise you. The city of the ruthless nations fear you. For you shall be a refuge to the poor, a refuge to the needy in his distress, a shelter from the storm, a shade from the heat. For the spirit of the ruthless is like a storm against a wall. You subdue the noise of foreigners as heat in a dry place, as heat in the shadow of a cloud. The singing of the ruthless is subdued, and in this mountain Yah of hosts shall make for all people a feast of choice pieces, a feast of old wines, of choice pieces, with marrow of old wines, well refined. I'm just going to say that one part again in case Israel is still confused. And in this mountain Yah of hosts shall make for all people, a feast of choice pieces, a feast of old wines, of choice pieces, with marrow of old wines, well refined. And he shall swallow up on this mountain the surface of the covering which covers all people, Israel, all people, and the veil which is spread over all nations, Israel, all nations. He shall swallow up death forever, and the Master Yah shall wipe away tears from all faces, Israel, all faces, that take away the reproach of his people from all the earth. For Yah has spoken, and it shall be said in that day, see, this is our Elohim. We have waited for him, and he saves us. This is Yah. We have waited for him. Let us be glad and rejoice in his deliverance. For the hand of Yah rests on this mountain, and Moab is trodden down under him, as straw is trodden down in the water of a dunghill. I'm assuming that's poop hill. And he shall spread out his hands in their midst, and he who swims spreads out his hands to swim, and he shall bring down their pride together for the skill of his hands, with the skill of his hands, and the high stronghold of your walls he shall bring down, lay it low, leveled to the ground, down to the dust. Israel. This is about all of the earth coming to him, not just the chosen people, which is a joke. The whole chosen people thing is completely taken out of context. Agenda 21, bringing Yehoshua back so that you can see it. You will be judged. You will be tried, and you will be found guilty. It's a shame you gotta wait till then to get there. Anyways, Isaiah 25.